Soul family. We're up in Idlewild. Look what we have. We have snow. I know it's not a lot, but I wanted snow. And so here we have it. Yay! I don't want dirt in it, just the snow. Okay. Yes. Okay, it's so beautiful. I can't stand it. I really can't stand it. The sun's going to go down, so we have to roll pretty quickly. I was in my store. It used to be Lady of the Lake. Look at the snow in my hair. And now it's turned into, I can't remember what it's called. Oh, that's terrible. I told her I would give her a plug. I was up here the last time and I gave her a plug. But she has crystals, so of course I got stuck there. And, oh, yay. And it's my grandson's birthday tomorrow. It's actually the birthday of two very important men in my life. I have been affected very strongly by these two people in my life. One is my grandson, Trey, and one is my spiritual twin. It's his birthday today, so happy birthday, Jake. And when I think of you, I think of this. You can't quite see it. It's very intricate. It's very complicated. It's a very special crystal. I'll discuss it later. But anyway, here we go. Let's walk around. So it's actually Trey's birthday today. That's Jake's birthday tomorrow. No, I'm sorry. It's Jake's birthday today and Trey's tomorrow. Look at the heart. Look at the heart. How perfect is that? So I asked my grandson what he wants for his his birthday present. And hold on, something just told me to stop. Wow. Look at the crystals. Oh my gosh, they're loose. Okay, I'm taking these. Thank you, Spirit. I'll leave something behind. Every time you take something from nature, you leave something behind. But something said stop. You need that, so there you go. Very cool. Maybe I'll put some of my crystal clusters together. Look at that piece. Oh, thank you. Okay, so I said to Trey, you need to tell me what it is that you want, you know, for your birthday. And he's like, all right. He can never think of anything. And I can never think of anything. You know, I want it to be something. Oh, we're going to sit over here. I think we're sitting in a different spot. We are. We're going to sit right here. I want it to be something special, but not something that he's just going to not put much thought into, you know? Can we go down a little further? And so while I was in there, I heard, get him something, get him a crystal, get him something. He's in, right now, he's in, what is it called? Martial arts, right? Because he was getting bullied. He's, well, the thing is, he was being bullied, but he was being picked on, and then he, of course, was standing up for himself, so then he got in trouble for standing up for himself. So he didn't get his ass kicked. He just got in trouble for defending himself. So in order to stop bullying, my daughter thought it would be smart to show him how to, oh, I want to sit there too, protect himself in a way that would encourage the child to leave him alone, but that he wouldn't hurt him, you know? So, I'm clumping all over the place. So, I got him something today. I'm wearing it. I'll show it to you guys. Here, we're sitting here. Right now we have a controlled burn happening right here. I saw it on the way up the mountain and I called the fire department and I said, I know it's probably a controlled burn, but I need to know, are you aware of the fires? And they said, yes, it's a controlled burn. So sometimes people do things that you get all crazy and upset and worried about when it's actually something that they had chosen to do. Kind of like when my twin left and I was so worried about him because I saw all of these things happening. And I heard from Spirit, it's a controlled burn, meaning we're taking charge of the situation. We're doing this. This is a choice. So I get it. So it stops wildfires from getting out of control if they get rid of all the refuge. So if there's anything that you need to get rid of or anything you need to deal with, you deal with it now, right? So that there isn't an accident that occurs and it gets out of control. So that's the message for that. What a beautiful spot we're in right now. Who are you? All right, so I'll show you what I got my grandson. And for a kid who's turning 12, You may think, oh, you know, I'm sure he'll ask me for a video game and I'll get him that too. But I want him to have something that is, because he's very knowledgeable, and he's very aware, and he's very respectful. Not only respectful, but he gets what I do and he understands it and he clicks with that. So I got him this bracelet. It's hematite, but isn't it cool looking? It's kind of like a bronzy color and silver mixed together. They had dark ones and like black and gray ones, and then they had this one. And I heard gray for Trey. So I want him to wear it all the time. And see, it's masculine enough that a boy could wear it, right? And it's for grounding and protection. So I thought that was really cool for him. And I got some really cool crystals. I can't wait to show you guys. I'll show you a different video with those crystals. I got natural aluminum, and it looks like angel. Actually, it looks like angel wings, but the one that I got, it's like a wave, a giant wave going. I'm sitting here looking at the rocks right now, the crystals in those rocks where I'm sitting. This is just the coolest ever. Okay, so the deck that we're going to be working with, and yes, we have wind. I'm always in a spot where it's wind going, but I've got, I'm wearing my down coat. I posted a little video before on my way up here, and I said it's kind of difficult to get dressed when you know you're going to be up in the snow, you know you're going to be up in the cold. See, we got snow down there. It's crisper up here, right? It's not freezing, but it's definitely crisp and chilly. And I was leaving like 75, 80 degree weather. So, all right, so I'm going to put you guys down right here. Sorry, I know that makes noise. Try not to make noise. Put you guys down so you can take a look. Sorry. I want it to be something that you can look at. Today we're working with the Faery forest because that's where I want to live. And hold on a second, I want to try and set this up so that I don't destroy my deck. And I want to get my my battery charger available, ready to go, because I probably am going to run out of battery while I'm doing this. So here we go. So I'll let you guys go like this. There's a view for you. Okay. So this deck is by Lucy Cavendish. She's one of my favorites. You guys know that. But this is one that I haven't used for quite a long time. And since I'm so into the forest, and we are in the forest, wish I could zoom, put this in a spot where, are you guys able to see anything beautiful that way? I hope so. So I'll shuffle, and then I'll show you the cards when I drop them, okay? Correct neutrality on all levels. I had fun on the way up here. I stopped and hung out with my little, I have an ass and a little baby miniature horse. Makes me think of my twin and I. And they're adorable, and they didn't have any green. They didn't have any fresh green to eat, so I sat there and dug through the pine needles and cut my hands up to get them fresh green grass. They were so adorable. I took a couple videos of them. Oh, I have to show you guys something. Hold on. I just saw. I'm dragons. The spirit is speaking to me about dragons all day. Okay, right there, on that tree. I'm literally going to walk up to it, and I'll come back here because I need to get right up close so that I can take a screenshot later. I've seen this dragon many, many times. I think I've spoken to you guys about it before, but from that direction, it was really obvious. This is my regular spot. You see the dragon? And look at the colors. All right, so I'm taking a picture. Taking a picture of you now. Isn't that a song? That's my dragon. Wow, and it's a fire-breathing dragon. Look. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, we're going back down. Dragons all day today, dragons. Fire-breathing dragons. Interesting, something else I just saw. Look at the nutrients. I get sidetracked. I'm like a squirrel. Okay. Back up to my perch. I like it here. Okay. Let you guys look again. Look at the beauty of nature. Correct neutrality on all levels. Correct neutrality on all levels. What is the most important message for today? Today, as in Sunday, Monday. One more I just heard. It was so cool when I was trying to decide on the crystals. I heard in my head, no, yes, no. It was very clear. I like it when my spirit guides and my higher self are crystal clear that way, without confusion. I knew right away that the hematite bracelet was for Trey, and I wanted to get. It's funny because I was looking at a crystal for myself, that was the same price as what I was going to get for a tray, and I didn't allow myself to have it. I always give other things to other people, but it's his birthday, not mine, right? Okay, so here we go. Woo! It's that one there. I'm trying to not destroy my cards. I want to be respectful of them. Okay, so Volva, prophecy, guidance, direction. Right on. Didn't I just say I love it when my higher self and spirit are crystal clear? So let's hold it this way, because you can see her. So 33, well, that shows you that the archangels are working with you. The ascended masters, I'm sorry, the ascended masters. That's when you're talking about the number 3. Prophecy, guidance, direction. Well, she's so in the forest there. I love that she's aware, she's listening, she's got her head back, she's not talking, she's paying attention. She's paying attention to what Spirit is saying. She's connecting, she's the seer. She sees beyond. When you have prophecy, when you have the gift of prophetic visions or prophetic dreams, you have the ability to see beyond what others can see. So when this one comes to you, she's asking you to connect to your own, what? Root system, right? Connect to the grounded aspects of your forest, your own personal forest, as who you are. You need to make time and make space for being in a place like this. I said that. I knew that this was important, that we needed to come and be in a place like this. And I said, for everybody who is not able, there's 3. Did you see that? 3 of them that just went by. The ascended masters are working with you, or a specific ascended master. But it's important that you make space and time for being in a place where you can connect with nature. So I said, if you can't get into a place like this, where you're out amongst the forest and the trees and the animals, then I'll take you with me, right? So that's what she's saying. It's very, very important, because there's a lot of magical energy that's coming through you. The energy that's coming through this is as of a feminine energy. It is. But it's a strong, wild energy. This is a forest maiden. Right now, they're telling you that the truth is going to come to you. And it's going to be, it's not going to come gently. The truth is going to be coming in a wild way. It's going to be healing. I just said to somebody, I want clarity on this situation. And I said I'd rather be slapped with the truth than hugged with a lie. And there's a song that I heard on the way up here, and it's Eminem and Ed Sheeran. And it's talking, this guy says, I cheated, I lied, I've done all these things. He says, I'm done with you, I don't want you. I just wanted you for the fun. I just wanted you then, but I don't want you now. And then he goes, then you have the Ed Sheeran side, and he's saying, I need holy water poured over me because of the way I've behaved. I've chosen this. So it's going to be that kind of energy. It's going to come like a slap. You're going to get the truth, and it may not feel great, but there's going to be a lot of healing. So right now, this one is asking you to consider your independence. They don't want you to give up your independence just to anything or anyone. If you're going to give up your freedom, it better be worth everything. Everything that you're considering giving up. This one is wild. This one is free. Don't give up your freedom just to be in a relationship. This one, she's not telling you that she's... What's interesting is I have been celibate for almost 4 years. I mean, before that, 9 years. She's not telling you have to be celibate, but she's telling you don't tie yourself down to a relationship that you don't get on every single level. That they don't get you on every single level. Okay? This needs to be something that is... You can't... You have to retain your freedom. I've said that this is important to me. I will be with the one that I connect with on every level, but I will maintain my freedom. You will never own me. And that's what she's saying. She is wild, she's free, and you are not to be owned. You are not to be possessed by anyone or any relationship. And that is what Spirit is saying right now. For a while at this time, you're not going to have a relationship. So she's telling you to pick up your staff, go to the earth, go out here, and listen to what Spirit has to say. So maybe what you wanted was not in your highest good. Okay, so that's the first message coming through. It's pretty aggressive energy. There's a lot of people that are going through issues with relationships right now. They're writing to me, and they're like falling all apart about this guy, or falling all apart about that. It's like it feels to me, well, it's not that it just feels to me, sorry. I'm trying to figure out, hold on, let me figure out a way to do this. it's they're jumping from one to another to another. That's all they're doing. And it's like, oh, you know, I'm telling you, it's like they'll be talking to me about someone that's broken their heart. Oh, this person, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, oh, I reconnected with this guy. And it's like, you have had, in the last year, probably 5 different people that you've talked to me about. You are just jumping from relationship to relationship to relationship. It has nothing to do with what's in your highest good. It isn't even real. You just want to be in a relationship. So right now, your message is, you're not to be in a relationship, clearly. You don't have what it takes to be in a relationship. Right now, you need to work on yourself. You need to be free. And when you do have a relationship, it's going to be a relationship that doesn't take your freedom. Okay, so that's the message. And that's beautiful. I can see that actually in the reflection. All right. I hope this isn't making too much noise. But you know, I have been getting messages all the while up here. I mean, that song from Eminem, I stopped to talk to the horses, and I heard, I've been hoping somebody would love you the way that I couldn't. I hope somebody would love you, let me go. There's that. So somebody is not capable, and they're the ice queen, they're not capable, they're emotionally unavailable. So the messages are getting louder and louder this whole trip. So I did say I'd rather be slapped with the truth than hugged with a lie, right? Card for neutrality on all levels. All right, let you guys watch me drop the cards. So it's that one. So that was Monday, Tuesday. This is Wednesday, Thursday. Or that was Sunday, Monday. This is Tuesday, Wednesday. All right. Okay, hold on. They told me that I was gonna miss the sunset. That the sun would go down before I got out of here. I hope not, because that's gonna be difficult for me. All right. So this is a beautiful one. Bliss. Look how beautiful. Contentment, satisfaction, security. So we go from, you know, wild and woolly and you will not possess me and I am free, to feeling so safe and in such a beautiful, God, what a romantic setting that is. That's so incredibly beautiful. Now the number's 42. I don't know offhand what the number 42 itself means, but I know 4 means that there are angels all around you. You are completely guided, protected, and loved. There's no reason for fear. And the number 2 is everything is happening exactly as it is meant. Divine blessings for everyone involved. Let go and have faith, right? Everything is happening exactly as it is meant. This controlled burn, it's meant to happen. It's not a wildfire. It was supposed to happen that way. Okay, so for the number, for 42, Bliss. So right now, clearly she's relaxed. She's at peace. She feels safe. She looks very happy. She's in a beautiful environment, right? So right now, this is what's coming to you. You may be in this place, or this may be about to come to you. Happiness, loving relationships, friendships that support you, who love you, who love you for who you are, not for what you have, right? Supportive, loving friendships. Supportive friends. Supportive work. You feel safe, you feel secure. Bliss. That is the promise. The sacred union brings bliss. That's all I want. That's all I would think that anybody would want is actually that bliss. This is something that shows you that this bliss that you have, it's well rooted. It's not going anywhere. It's very healthy and it's enduring. So whatever you were looking for, whatever you've been searching for, whatever questions about is this real or is this the way, those questions are of the past. Right now, Spirit wants you to be in a place of love. They want you to feel that love. They want you to embody that love. They don't want you to be that love like this. That picture screams love. And right now, some may be envious of you. Some may be jealous of you. So if this is coming to you, or if you have this and you feel that there's ones that won't be happy for you, keep it quiet for a little while. You know, you don't have to share with everyone. If this is something that you have that you're going to be doing, or that you're feeling, or the relationship that feels very special to you, and it's possibly in a place of jeopardy where others are going to come and disrupt your happiness, don't share it. Keep it quiet, right? Control it like that fire. Right now, share this love. Send it out, because when you send out love into the world, love comes back. And right now, you are the one who is going to show that bliss is not a fairy tale. This isn't a fairy tale. This isn't Snow White lying there and her fingers pricked and, or was it Snow White? She got kissed by the prince, right? It was, yeah, it was Snow White. Sleeping Beauty had got kissed by the prince, and she got pricked, Snow White, by the needle. Whatever. It's not a fairy tale. It's real. They're showing you that your dreams can happen. And you're going to prove this. And the more that you love, and the more that you send love out, the more it's going to come back to you. So this is about coming forward and speaking with love. This is about a time for you where family ties, your family arrangements with children, your material needs, your stability, you've got long-term happiness and satisfaction around you. So all you have to do at this time, Spirit says, is be grateful that this is yours. It doesn't mean that everything's perfect. It just means that this is yours, or this is soon to be yours. And all you have to do is be grateful and say thank you. I hands open, heart open, I take it. Thank you, right? That's what Spirit says. Just go to sleep with that sense of peace and happiness. Because there will be challenges that come. But again, you will have the bliss. So then Spirit says, embrace it, because your soul has been longing for it, and it's here. It's for you. Yay! Love that. I'm going to put you down for a second. So that is talking about... I don't want to flip us over. So that's talking for Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, everything's going downhill here. No. It's not. It's not going to go downhill. Let's arrange this so that things are control. Let's control this room, shall we? See that. That's pretty, I guess. Okay. I'm trying not to scratch my box for my deck. I like to trying to keep things in better condition. I've been so rough on my cards. Such a tomboy. Tomboy. Correct for neutrality on all levels. You know, with the smoke rising in the air over there, up to the sun, it's making pretty colors. Correct for neutrality on all levels, but it's not pollution. It has to happen. Correct for neutrality on all levels. One more I heard. These cards are beautiful. The artwork is beautiful on them. Okay. Ready? Don't want to drop them down the hill, so. I like the covers as well. Look at the black cat and the mushrooms. Look at the light coming from underneath the door. And the witch is flying off over there, and there's magic in the air, and there's goblins, but you're safe inside in the light, in this tree fort. I would love to live in a hobbit house like that. Okay, so hold on. I gotta figure out how to do this. Just a sec. That's our card, so I'm putting it down. What is our card? The Merciful one. Ooh, she's beautiful. She looks like an elfin queen. Very beautiful. Okay, so let's put her here where we can see her in the light. She's beautiful. She's very beautiful. Okay, so right now, the Merciful one. She does. She looks like an elfin queen. God, she's gorgeous. 2 and 6. So everything is happening exactly as it is meant to, with divine blessings for everyone involved. Let go and have faith. And the number 6 is telling you, don't be so focused. Okay, I'm getting right now from Spirit, there's extra confirmation on this particular card. So this is Thursday, Friday. Okay, the Merciful one. Compassion, release, and relief. So right now, Spirit is saying there's a time that you're supposed to hold on to something, but now she's telling you you need to let something go. Open your heart and your hands and let them go. It might be that there's death that's happening, a death of something, there may be a person actually. This is about transitioning that's happening. So this Merciful one comes forward, and she's telling you, she's very compassionate, she's very loving, and she's very respectful, and she's asking you to hold space for someone who is leaving our physical realm. Or possibly, maybe it's you, a part of yourself, that has to die in order for you to move forward. Whatever this means, it's a deep, sacred change from one stage to another. But it's definitely about a card about letting go and the mercy of letting go. Because when my mother was dying, she had cancer and she was in so much pain. And I sat there and I held her hand and I talked to her, and the whole family was surrounded around us. And she was laboring. It was hard. She was drowning in her fluids. Her body was filling, but she was fighting to hold on. And I'm doing this, it makes me think of my mom. Whenever she wore pink lipstick, it would be all over her teeth. It's been, I don't even know how long it's been since my mom's died. 9 or 10 years, I don't know. And it still hurts me. So I'm connecting as well with somebody else whose mother or father or loved one is passing. Could be a pet too. But my mom held on, and I started to talk to her. And as I started to talk to her, her breathing slowed down. It got more quiet. And I said, everybody's here. Everything's okay. God, I did this with my grandma too. And I said, it's okay. You don't have to hold on. And she took one deep breath and she was gone. And with my grandma, same thing. She said she was going in and out of consciousness and lucidity, you know, and I was holding on to her and hugging her, and I was crying, and she said, it's okay. She goes, I'm just sorry that I can't help you anymore. And I was going through the most horrific thing in the world at that time. I had just found out that my husband had molested my daughter, and I was selling my home, and my marriage was over, and I was leaving Canada and going to the United States, and it was terrifying. And I think you guys might have remembered, I talked to my grandmother about it, and I said, I just want to go into my mind and never come back. And she said, I understand that, but you won't, because we're not made that way. You have 2 children that need you, and you're going to cry, you're going to get it out of your system, you're going to pull yourself together, and you're going to do what you need to do. And so I did. So when I was with my grandmother, I was told she won't last much longer, and I said, I'm coming back to see her, and I was told by my uncle, she won't remember you. And I went anyway, and I walked into the retirement center, and she was sitting way across the cafeteria. I got there at lunchtime, and she looked over at me, and this is a 98-year-old woman, no glasses on, and she said, Sherry Lynn? She knew me instantly. Of course she would know me. She's my grandma, and she's like my mom. And we talked for a while, and she said, you know, one minute I was her, and I was her daughter, and then I was her granddaughter, and then I was her sister, and then she came back and she said, I did it again, didn't I? God damn it. And I said, yeah. And she goes, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this. So she already knew she was going to check out, just like my mom. And but she said, the only thing that upsets me, I'm worried is that I won't be able to help you. And I lied to her. I said, it's fine, Grandma. Everything's fine. I've taken care of everything. I'm completely fine. You don't have to worry about me. Everything's been taken care of. Everything's been arranged, and everything is good. And I let her believe that, because she needed that. She needed to go. I needed to release her. And my mother needed to go. She was holding on. She was fighting. So a lot of times, even our animals, I know that I'm talking to certain people right now that have animals that are fighting. Sorry. See, when Lily was going through this, I asked Spirit if she was going to go, and Spirit said, no, there's going to be a divine intervention, and there's going to be a miracle. You can expect a miracle. So I knew she wasn't supposed to go. But somebody at this point is going, and animals will hold on for us. People will hold on for us. But they're suffering. There's someone that's suffering. So Spirit's telling you to release them. Let them go. My mom comes to me in all of my dreams, and yes, it's painful when someone goes. But this one that comes forward, this beautiful angel of the forest, she's saying you will be surrounded by loved ones. And even though this is a death of some kind, you need to allow this to happen in dignity. So let this one go. And let the ending be done in a beautiful, dignified, and merciful way. I'm so sorry. And that's clearly, this isn't going to apply to everyone. But for the ones that it applies to, it's important right now. And I'm sorry that this is something that you're going through, because I know how painful it is. It never feels right to lose a parent. It never feels right to lose someone that you love. It doesn't feel right. But it happens. It's a part of life, and life is a cycle. I also feel as though there's a part of you, a part of your life that is ending, that you've been maybe trying to hold on to. Sorry, I'm trying to get this to sit. Maybe that you've been trying to prolong, and it's something that is not going to last. Your path is going in a different direction, and this is something that you need to allow to die so that you can move forward. I know that this is making noise. I'm so sorry. But there, that's a beautiful view. So whatever it is in your life, if it's a relationship, if it's a job situation, If it's even walking away from family or friends because you need to follow your soul's path and you haven't been doing so, it is a death of something. It's an aspect of yourself that is dying. It could be illusions. You're dying to the illusions of something. You're seeing the truth of something now. So allow it to happen in dignity. So if someone is walking away from you, someone's asking you to release them, allow them to go. Allow it to be in a dignified way. And if you want to be released from someone, do it in a dignified way and say the words. Don't allow someone to be tortured. Okay. So it's this one. The Elf Queen. So beautiful up here. Can't tell you how much I love it up here. Okay, let's put this on a bit of an angle so we can see how beautiful she is. Look at her. So, introverted, burden, and responsibility. And the number is 13. 1 would be the beginning. And 3, again, there's an ascended master or more working with you. So right now, you feel burdened. This Elf Queen is not happy. She's not in peace. She has so many responsibilities that have piled upon her head that she doesn't feel free. She's looking down. Her light is dimmed. It's not bright like it should be. Her gown should be sparkling with diamonds, but these diamonds aren't sparkling. Her own light has been dimmed because of the responsibilities that have been put upon her. So, Spirit is asking you to take these burdens that are feeling heavy, an energy that's been put on you that doesn't come from a place of love, and demands and expectations that have been put on you by others. And they're asking you to one by one allow these to go and set them free and release them with love, because it could be expectations that don't meet your needs, things that you thought were in your highest good but are not in your highest good. So release. This is the death of what we were speaking about just now. You need to release that now. And the burdens that belong to other people to carry, you can't save anyone. We have a hard enough time working with our own issues and dealing with our own things that we're trying to release, right? We can't do it for others. So at this time, Spirit's saying anything that you've been holding on to, burdens of other people that you've been trying to save someone else, you can't save them. You can't change. We have to change for ourselves, and that's hard enough to do, but no one can change for us. We can't carry it for another person. So Spirit's saying those are the burdens that you need to release at this time. And when you do this, you have a clearing that takes place. Because you've been carrying too much on your own shoulders, and you can't see the path ahead of you. You're not lit up anymore. Your brightness is dimmed. And as you release this, you'll start to feel your own bright light again, and you'll start to feel your own freedom that you were born to have, and the freedoms that you may not even have taken upon. The freedoms you have, the freedoms that came to you naturally, that everyone is supposed to have, you may never have had them. You may have never felt free. You may have always been responsible for others. And at this time, they're going to start allowing themselves to be shown to you. You'll see the things that you have not been able to recognize before. If you are able to release, I want you to see this while we still have the light, because this is so beautiful. If you were allowing this to go, you will be, and right now Spirit is telling you, you are free to cut off these demands and these burdens. You can love and care for others more effectively when you do this because you want to, not because it's being forced upon you or demanded by others, right? Control. We don't want the control. And if you ask for support, there are ones that are around you that will support and love you. But you need to allow yourself to be free. Freedom is the key. I think that's our theme. Our theme for today is freedom. I'm surprised. I mean, we're up so high, but if Jonathan Livingston Seagull were anywhere near, he would be flying over us. But we can look at that beautiful, bright, glowing moon instead. That loving, nurturing energy that's shining down upon us. That you are meant to shine down upon yourself. You are not responsible for everyone else. I'm going to put you guys down for a second. Yeah. That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. I'm going to be really mad at myself if this is super noisy. There. I've got people up above on my rock, so it's smart that I came here. I listen to my higher self. My higher self is very, very connected. You know? My higher self said, don't go where you were before. Go down. And they're sitting right where I always sat. So they couldn't have had a good time if I was up there. So they're up there to watch the sunset, and we're down here and we can watch it too. Correct neutrality on all levels. So that was Wednesday, Thursday, right? So this is, let's see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't even know. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, so now we're Saturday, Sunday. I heard 2 more. Correct neutrality. So the death may have been just that. The old you that was responsible for everyone else. And that life is over. So that's the death of that. And allow it to go. All right, here we go. So it's this one. Wow. Okay, so it's you. You are allowed to release yourself with compassion, because here we get confirmation right after I said that. So it's you. You are needing to release yourself. Be compassionate to you. Allow this to end, this situation that's not been in its highest good. Not been in your highest good, and allows your light to shine again. Hold on, let's do another card drop, because that was just confirmation. So that's important for us to get that twice. Shuffling all these cards and to get the same card. Wow. Okay, one of my cards just fell down the cliff. So that's the one we're going to get. It's right there. So I'm going to go down and get it. Hopefully I can get it without too much difficulty. Oh, right. We can get it. This happened when I was in Sedona once. I was doing a reading and I was up on my rock by my cave, and the great wind came. Look at that little design. Great wind came and it took it away, and I couldn't find my card. And the next day I hiked all the way back and I found it. But look at how Spirit caught it. Could have gone down there. Oh my God, you guys. Confirmation again. The Elf Queen, inverted, burden, responsibility. Introverted. Okay, so you're an introvert. You're somebody who's shy. You're somebody who's allowed other people to tell you what to do and control you and tell you that you're responsible for all of them when you haven't been. This is now confirmation that that is the message. That is what you need to die. That is what needs to die. That responsibility. Confirmation twice for both of those cards. It's not your responsibility to hold on to others. Let it go. Let the burden go. Allow your light to shine again. Wow, you guys. To be confirmed like that. Okay. Correct neutrality on all levels. 2 times. I like things on the edge. Okay. This one. Oh my God. Okay. 3 times, full circle completion. Introverted. Burden. Responsibility. Okay, Spirit could not get any louder. You need to allow your light to shine. Look at, even in the light, her diamonds aren't sparkling and her blue eyes are looking down. Stop carrying the burdens of others. Stop feeling responsible for everyone else. You can't do this. If you don't love from your heart, it isn't real. It's actually a curse in that way. You have to love freely. And when you love freely, you can give of yourself freely, and it matters and it means something. When you let go of the burdens and the responsibilities, you will have ones that love you and support you. Don't be afraid. 3 times confirmation. Wow. I'm just going to hold you in my leg right there because I'm afraid of all the noise that's been happening. Correct neutrality on all levels. Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, what's this one? The ancient, elder, experience, lessons. I like this card. I like this card a lot. Look at the wise one with the owl, the great horned owl. That's mine and my twins' totem. I just ordered an owl online. Look at the passion in his eyes. Look at the ancient wisdom that's coming forward from the books of knowledge, holding on to the crystals. Look at the webs of creation, and look at the cat in the foreground. You see the cat? And the cat looks like a great horned owl. Of course it does, because it's the twin. It's the mirror of the great horned owl. The cat and the great horned owl. They are the twins. Oh my God. And look at the acorn. This is the acorn man. Doesn't look like the acorn man, does it? But the acorn man is an old soul. Look at the hat. It's made out of an acorn. It's a pine cone. Pine cone. Pine cone is telling you to pay attention to your pineal gland. Sorry, not acorn. Pine cone. God. Grizzled. Gray hair. Gray hair is a sign of wisdom. Elder, experience, lessons. So that's what's happening right now. That's what's coming forward at this time. Is messages from the ancient ones. They're asking you to listen. Pay attention to the ancient ones that are coming to you. Maybe in your dreams. Pay attention to the visions. Maybe I have words that come to me. The words I just hear words. They're spoken. Remember, I said at one time I was speaking to my twin, and I said, I keep hearing the word Anasazi. Does that mean something to us? And he says, yes, that's the ancient ones. They're coming to teach you. Listen to them. And so that's what's happening at this time. Look at that, you guys. Let's look at that beautiful view. So right now, this one, she's so old, she's beyond time, this ancient one. And she's telling you the truth. She's coming to speak the truth. She's not compromising. She has learned so much, and she's taught so much. She's very powerful, very influential, and you are as well. You are becoming this way, and as the older you get, the more knowledge you will accrue. And she knows that while others are coming to you for guidance and advice, right? Others are coming to you for guidance and advice, but she recognizes that you're just human. We're human. We have our own needs. We have our own. I'm plugging in my phone. Sorry, our battery's dying. I knew that it would. She sees our human frailty, basically. That we can't do everything. We aren't the be-all, end-all, right? We can't save everyone. We're not God. People are coming to us for advice, and it's very overwhelming. There's another reader that I listen to. His name is Sal, and he's very gentle and he's very awesome. And he stopped posting for quite a while. I don't know if you guys look, the sun's about to go. He stopped posting for quite a while, and I wondered where all of his readings went. And he put up a post the other day, I think it was yesterday, and he sat down and he said, I need healing. It's too much for me. And he says, and anyone who understands the work that we do, it takes a lot from us. And he goes, I need healing, and I need time for myself. And he started crying, and I started crying, and I understand. And that's what this ancient one is saying. Even though people are coming to you, this one has got the knowledge of the ancients. This one comes from spirit, but you have this knowledge as well. You were connected to the ancient ones, but you are a human. You have human frailties, and you don't have the ability to keep it together and hold it together 24/7 and do for everyone else. And that's like Sal said. He needed to be reassured. He needed to be told that we loved him and that we were supporting. And I wrote him and I said, I love you. I support you. I said, I totally know how you feel, because I am there too. And we do need, it takes a lot of our energy, and we need to build ourselves up. And you need to know that you are appreciated. You are my soul brother, and I love you. And that's what this one is coming forward to say. She's coming forward to say that any flaws or insecurities that you have, or feelings of unworthiness, you need to cast that away. This ancient one is coming forward to reassure you and bless you. This is initiation coming. Others coming to you, looking for help, asking for blessings. They have no idea about the path that they need to walk. The path that you walk, the path that I walk, the path that Sal walks. The ones that are doing our work, it's hard work. It's hard work what we do. To have true wisdom and understanding, to get to this place, it's a lot of hard work. And the ancient one is coming forward to say, you have developed this quality. This ancient one is an honorable one, but she's courageous and she's made sacrifices. And what she's telling you is that she knows that you have too. You've given of yourself. You're losing the light, but you've given of yourself, and the sacrifices that you've made on the behalf of others are being recognized. And she's comforting you right now, because the ancient ones have come before you and have made sacrifices as well. And so right now, any illusions that you have that you're not good enough, or that you haven't done it well enough, or you aren't perfect enough, these are illusions, and you need to see through them. So right now, there's ancient tradition that's defining you. Maybe some kind of tradition that you have valued, but yet there's something that you have been holding on to that you feel is defining you, but it's also causing to be a challenge right now. So right now, they're asking you to be responsible for your own life. You have a choice in front of you, and it's a battle. There's different personalities, dominant personalities in your life that are asking you to choose. And it may not be the path that is right for you. You have to choose. And the Ancient One is saying, you have this battle in front of you. This is kind of a blending of the old ways and the ancient ways and the wisdom that you have learned in your own life. And right now, this one's coming forward, and she's going to be whispering secrets, ancient secrets, coming from between worlds. And everything that we are getting, everything that we're picking up, everything that we're getting from Spirit, we're being given from Spirit, we love that, but we also want a sense of freedom. We don't want to be tied down. Oh, our sun is going. We're going to have to hurry. One more card. We have 45 minutes in. We are losing the light. I didn't think we would lose the light, but we did. So one more message, and then we're going to have to call it a read. I'm going to tell you while I'm shuffling. If you would like any help with dream analysis, life coaching, a private reading, if you're interested in a crystal avian cone, my meditation tool, if you're interested in a Queen of Wands ceremonial sage wand, if you're interested in a cosmic crystal cluster or cosmic crystal creation, please go to my website, www.theangelswhisper.com. My email address is sherrycolumbus@yahoo.com, Sherry Columbus, all one word. And I would be honored. This is my gift. This is what I do. All right, here we go. The last card. Ooh, that one. Wow. I can't get over the confirmations that we're getting. This is amazing. Look at that. Again, the Ancient One. You are good enough. You have learned. You are connected. And you have ancient sources coming with you. And you don't have to hold on to the way that you have been raised. Maybe the religion that you have been raised, you are being called by the ancient wisdom. And that's the one that's calling to your soul. And that's what you're meant to follow. That's the choice. Maybe that's the death. Maybe that's the death. You're supposed to let go of that past life. Oh, look at you guys. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. That's gorgeous. I want to see if I can get in that shot. No, I can't. Okay. One more card while I can still see. Good Lord. I think I have my glasses in here, which means I might be able to do, even if I lose the light, I'll be able to do a reading on the last card. I think I'm going to look in here, see if I can find my glasses. I'm switching glasses because I can't see. Oh, I left them in the car, so I'm going to have to do it quickly. Okay, correct, because it's probably not as dark as what I'm seeing. I just can't see with my sunglasses. The confirmation that we're getting in these readings is blowing my mind. I mean, it really is. To get the same messages again and again. Wow. One more. Try to get my elbows. Okay, here it is. That one. Atheling, nobility, grace, gratitude. Okay, I'm going to let you guys look at her. She's beautiful. Look at those beautiful soft colors. Those are the colors of love and healing, the heart chakra. But it's very icy there. Nobility, grace, gratitude. The number 6. Don't be so worried about material. The material possessions, material needs, material anything of this earthly world. Pay attention. Stay on your spiritual path, and Spirit will bring you what you need. Okay? So I'm going to let you look out. This is our last card, and I'm going to let you look out as we speak about her, our final card, so that I can still see. God, that's beautiful going over the mountain. Do you hear that? God, that's beautiful. Oh my God. These people are staying up above. So right now, what they're talking about is her crown that she wears. I'll give you one more look at her crown. Can you see her that way? She's got a very heavy crown. It's huge. It's beautiful. Very intricate. It's very, very heavy. So, because of this crown,